Hey friends, Yatesh here. Today we are going to discuss about some points which you should remember before you start thinking about an online business. So while you start thinking about an online business, okay, so first thing comes in your mind is to create a website, portal or software for your business. Okay. So this should not be the first step. Okay, there has to be several steps before that, because if you take this step, like I see in my professional, I have seen a lot of clients, okay, who come to us with a proper particular idea and say like, okay, we want a website or software to be developed on this particular idea. Okay, and when we start try to investigate about what exactly the idea is, or how exactly they are planning to execute the idea. Okay, we get to know that the person, this client, has seen some website somewhere. Maybe if someone has come to us like to get a property portal created. Okay, so we get to know that he has seen a website 99 acre or Magic Bricks. Okay, and now he want a website to be created for him like 99 acre or Magic Brick. Okay, and he has no idea about what kind of hard work has been behind these successful websites. Okay, it's not just that someone can replicate these websites and start running a business. Okay, so you need to think about a lot of things before starting an online business. Okay, before even starting to think about an online business. Okay, so let's discuss few points. Okay, so point number one, I would say, is the idea. Okay, so where you got the idea from? Maybe you have seen a website, like as I was discussing earlier. You might have seen a website which is very famous in some particular field. Okay, and you just thought like, okay, let me also create such a website. Okay, and it will also become famous as these websites are. Okay, but in this case you have to think about like, why would people come to you if you let's say you created a similar kind of solution. Why would people come to you, leaving the existing players? Okay, why should the why should they get to your website? Okay, why should they get the information from your website instead of getting it from the established players? Okay, so you have to do things differently. Maybe you are also creating a property portal, maybe you are also creating a job portal, but you have to do things differently. Okay, there has to be some different offering or some different way of execution. Okay, or some different kind of user experience. Okay, which your visitors might not find on the earlier websites. Okay, so they will come to your website to get this particular type of experience. Okay, if there is nothing new in your execution, then there is no chance that people will come to your website and get engaged there. Maybe you can bring them once by running an advertisement or maybe through reference URLs. Okay, but they will not be repeated visitors. Okay, next thing, if you see like, maybe the idea you are thinking is quite unique. Okay, that there is no other website or portal or solution available on that particular idea. Okay, but in this case you should be thinking that, is this idea so unique that no one could think about it before you? Is it the case? Okay, if it is the case, then you have to do a bit of research over it. Okay, if you think that this is the case, you should do a bit of research over it, whether there are any failed website on this particular subject. Okay, or there may be a situation like people might have thought about this type of idea earlier. Okay, but they found the market is not enough. Okay, the market is not enough, or maybe the execution is far complicated. Okay, maybe the cost cannot be recovered. Okay, once you invest money in creating the solution and promoting it. Okay, so these are few points you should be thinking about when you think that, okay, my idea is unique, nobody has ever tried anything like this, so let me try this. Okay, and it will definitely work. So before doing that, you should be thinking like why people have not tried this type of stuff yet. Okay, so you need to find out the pain point. Okay, this is something because of which other people who might have thought about this idea couldn't find it uh, workable. Okay, or maybe someone has started, they failed. Okay, so you have to find a way to make it successful. Okay, let me come to the other another point which is very important. Like if you are thinking about creating a software or a website or a portal, which is a time consuming and money consuming work. Okay, and once it is created and now you are stranded. Okay, and you are thinking like how I take it to the audience. Okay, so this is something you should be thinking about before starting to create the solution. Okay, you need to have a proper idea about what type of budget will be needed to promote this type of stuff to your targeted audience. Okay, it shouldn't be happening like created something and now you started your calculation about marketing and found out like, okay, the amount needed to promote this solution is quite high and you cannot afford it. Okay, so in that case you are left of nowhere. Okay, you have something in your hand which you want to take it to the audience. Okay, you already spent your money and effort over it. Okay, but you don't have enough money to promote it. Okay, so in that case you will be completely stuck. Okay, so you have to think about this before beginning. Should have a proper plan before starting to implement even the website or software. Okay, another thing you should think about, do you have enough expertise in that particular field? Okay, as a saying goes, a sweet shop owner should be a halwai in himself. Okay, like if I say like if I want to start a education related portal. Okay, I should have certain level of experience in education sector. Okay, if I say like I'm going to start a job portal, so I should have some kind of experience in job market. Okay, recruitment firm. Otherwise, maybe I'm very good at developing a software application. Okay, or maybe I hire someone who is good at it and create a very good application, very good solution for me. Okay, but what about the business logic? Okay, so if I'm not aware about the trends in that particular business, how are the customers thinking, how what kind of solutions you can provide to the customers. Okay, if you don't have the business logic of something. Okay, so whatever type of solution you create, it will not be attractive. Okay, so either you should have idea about the business you are going to start, or you have to find a partner. Okay, who has some experience in that particular domain. Okay, this is something which is very important. Okay, this is something where the work will start, where you will start thinking. Okay, so if you have the experience in that field, well and good. If you don't, then you have to find someone who has this experience. Okay, because without this experience, the work nothing can be started. Okay, even if you start, it will end up in a disaster. Okay, next thing is the survival. Okay, so how you are going to survive for the period when the your portal or the software or the website, okay, is in nascent mode. Okay, in its nascent stage where it is not earning anything for you and is eating up your money. Okay, so have you planned for the survival? Have you planned like for around maybe a year or 2 year? okay, even if I don't get a penny from this business, okay, I can survive, okay, because if not, it is going to be very difficult, okay. Nothing is going to be a overnight success. It takes time. It takes a lot of time for a business to build up, okay. Now, another thing comes is the funding part. So people are very much interested in funding, and they may be thinking that I will create something and there will be a line of investors before my home, okay, but it don't happen in real life. Once you create something and reach to the investors, until unless you have a revolutionary idea or you have done a path breaking discovery or invention, okay, general scenario, if you reach to a investor with your idea, okay, they might be listening to these ideas every day, okay, they might have just heard about a similar solution few days ago, or maybe on the same day, okay. So how they are going to uh, engage you, how they are going to do something for you, okay. So you should have a proper planning regarding this, okay, that you have to create a prototype software, okay, which you have to bring in the market. Then you have to get some initial traction on that uh, software, on that portal, okay. So once people start responding to it, once people start getting on board, okay, then you can put some numbers before your investors, okay. So this initial part, to get some small numbers, some starting numbers that you have to deal at your end, okay. You just can't, like, okay, without any numbers you cannot go to the investors, okay. So these are certain points which you should be thinking about, okay. Maybe one more thing you might have to think about your career. Are you ready to quit your job if things uh, seems to be positive, okay. They're not going to be very positive, that new business is not going to take care of your expenses, okay, but still it will ask for 24 hours in a day, okay. So are you ready to quit your current job, okay, and to look at your family environment also, is it supportive, is it not supportive, okay. So accordingly you have to plan these things, okay. So I'll come up with some more insight over this topic, okay, because it is a very sensitive topic, okay, because most of the people fails at this stage. They don't plan, they just get into something which they have no idea about, or they have not planned anything about, and after a few months they realize it, like they have got into a wrong place, okay. And then there's no way back, okay. Either you have to leave your investment, whatever money you have invested in the software or the solution, okay, and turn your back from it, okay. So that's the thing, okay. So let me meet you in the upcoming video, okay. Till then you can subscribe my channel, you can like this video and share it with your upcoming entrepreneurs friends, okay, so they can get some insight, okay, before starting their business, okay. Yeah, thank you.